Welcome to Star Chat, the podcast, where we explore the wonders of the universe and all its secrets. I'm your host, Carl, and I'm excited to share some fascinating stories with you today. We're just a few years into the 2020s, and space exploration is already reaching new heights. NASA's Artemis program is gearing up for a historic mission to the moon, with the goal of sending humans back to the lunar surface by the mid-2020s. But before that happens, the agency needs to test its spacecraft and rocket systems with a crewed mission called Artemis II. Artemis II will send astronauts on a journey around the moon, testing the Orion spacecraft and the Space Launch System rocket that will eventually take humans to the lunar surface. The mission is scheduled to launch in the near future, and it's going to be a crucial step towards establishing a sustainable human presence on the moon. As we look forward to this exciting mission, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of the moon itself. Our friends at Mashable have been keeping an eye on the lunar cycle, and as of March 24th, the moon is in its waxing crescent phase. This means that about 33% of the moon's surface is illuminated by the sun, making it a great time to observe some of its notable features, such as the Mare Fecunditatis and the Mare Chrism. The lunar cycle is a fascinating phenomenon that has captivated humans for centuries. It's a reminder of the moon's constant presence in our lives and the important role it plays in our planet's tidal systems and ocean currents. As we continue to explore space and push the boundaries of human knowledge, let's not forget to appreciate the beauty and wonder of our closest celestial neighbor. We'll be right back with more fascinating space news on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat, folks. We're diving into the fascinating world of orbital data centers, and today we're exploring the potential environmental impacts of these satellite constellations. As we discussed in our previous segment, companies like SpaceX are planning to launch thousands of satellites into low Earth orbit, which has raised concerns among astronomers, space environmental researchers, and even meteorologists. Now, let's talk about the climate benefits of putting data centers in space. According to some researchers, the reduced carbon emissions from not having to power massive data centers on the ground could be a significant advantage. However, others argue that the production and launch of these satellites could negate those benefits due to the environmental costs of building rockets, transporting them, and constructing large launch sites. Another issue is the ablation of satellites when they re-enter the atmosphere. Measurements from high-altitude aircraft have shown increasing concentrations of lithium, copper, and aluminum in the upper atmosphere from re-entering satellites and rocket upper stages burning up. This is a relatively new area of study, but it's clear that we need to learn more about the potential impacts on our planet. The night sky is also at risk due to these satellite constellations. With large solar arrays making them more visible than most satellites today, astronomers are worried about the potential for massive amounts of satellite streaks in their observations. The astronomical community has been working with space companies to mitigate this issue, but it's an ongoing challenge. We spoke with John Barentine, an astronomer and defender of dark skies, who expressed frustration about the lack of information available to respond to the FCC's request for comments on SpaceX's application for a 1 million satellite constellation. The concerns are numerous, from satellite streaks to orbital debris, and even the potential for these satellites to raise the background brightness of the sky. As we continue to explore the world of orbital data centers, it's clear that there are many unanswered questions about their impact on our environment and our understanding of the universe. Will these satellite constellations be a game changer for the tech industry, or will they pose an existential risk to ground-based astronomy? Welcome back to Star Chat. As we continue to explore the vast expanse of space and its implications on our world, we're shifting our focus to a more earthly concern, the European Union's defense strategy. A recent development has raised eyebrows among EU lawmakers, as Germany announces plans to build its own national satellite system, potentially duplicating efforts with the existing IRIS-2 project. This proposed system, comprising 100 low Earth orbit satellites, is designed exclusively for military communications and will leverage technologies similar to SpaceX's Starshield platform. While Germany argues that this system addresses its unique military requirements, critics warn of duplication, fragmentation, and inefficiencies. The EU's IRIS-2 project, on the other hand, aims to deploy 290 satellites by 2029, establishing a unified space-based communication system for both military and commercial use. As we ponder the implications of this development, let's consider the broader context. In an era where global security threats are escalating, the need for strategic coherence and efficient allocation of resources is paramount. The EU's collective defense efforts are being tested, and the potential divide between national priorities and collective vision underscores the challenges of aligning sovereignty, costs, and strategic impact. Dr. Marie Agnes Strack-Zimmermann, chairperson of the European Parliament's Security and Defense Committee, aptly puts it, the decisive point is compatibility, connectivity, and European integration. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's essential to weigh the benefits of national initiatives against the potential risks of duplication and fragmentation. As we conclude today's Star Chat, let's reflect on the importance of cooperation and strategic alignment in the face of emerging global challenges. The pursuit of advanced satellite communication technologies is a critical aspect of modern defense strategies, and it's crucial that we prioritize efficiency, scalability, and compatibility. That's all for today's Star Chat. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember to keep looking up at the stars.